Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kim and in today's video we are going to learn about the difference between the words KOHTA and PIAN. This video is split into 6 parts. First we're going to start with a short introduction, then we're going to focus on the word KOHTA, its meaning and examples, followed by the next chapter about the word PIAN, where we are also going to learn about its meaning, plus take a look at some examples. Then chapter 4 is all about matter of subjectivity, followed by chapter 5, where we will then directly compare KOHTA with PIAN and also have a quick summary of the differences between them. And then in our last chapter we will, as always, practice what we've learned today by solving some exercises together. So let's start. So KOHTA and PIAN are both adverbs that do indicate that something's going to happen in the future. However, between both of them, there are slight differences. Let's have a look at them. For now, we start with KOHTA. So KOHTA, as already mentioned before, means soon, but rather in the sense of very soon, in a few minutes, or almost now. We use it in order to express that an event could happen any moment. A typical situation in English would be, for example, when we want to say I'm here soon, in the sense of I'm here in a minute or I'm here in a few minutes. This is when KOHTA would fit here, which is in Finnish, minä olen kohta täällä. Let's have a look at some examples. Our first one is minun pitäisi kohta lähteä, means I should leave soon, in the sense of I should leave soon, very soon, or in a few minutes. So let's go step by step. Minun is the genitive case of minä, which means I. Pitäisi here is conditional form. And minun pitäisi means I should. It's kind of like saying it would be a good idea if I did this, but it's not something we have to do right away. I should leave soon. The should here rather suggests that it's probably a good thing to do or an expected thing to do, but there's no real pressure behind it. Then we have KOHTA, which means soon in the sense of very soon, in a few minutes. And lähteä is our infinitive form, meaning to leave. Minun pitäisi kohta lähteä. I should leave soon. Let's have another example. Tuntuu siltä, että kohta alkaa sataa. Means it feels like it's about to start raining. So also here we mean it's about to start raining in just a moment or in a few minutes. Again, let's go step by step. Tuntuu means to feel or to seem. Siltä can be translated as like that or that way, and tuntuu siltä means feels like or seems like. Että means that, it's a conjunction. Then we have kohta, which means soon, very soon, or any moment. Alkaa here means begins. It's the third person singular of the verb alkaa, which means to begin. And then at the end we have sata, which means to rain, standing in its infinitive form. So let's repeat. Tuntuu siltä, että kohta alkaa sataa. It feels like it's about to start raining. Alright, next one. Minä teen sen kohta means I'll do it soon. So minä means I. Teen here is the first person singular present tense of the verb tehdä, which means to do. Sen here means it. Its basic form is se, and kohta here means soon, in the sense of very soon, in a few minutes. So let's repeat. Minä teen sen kohta. I'll do it soon. Next one, another phrase we often say. Minä soitan sinulle kohta means I'll call you soon. Minä again means I. Soitan is the first person singular present tense of the verb soittaa, which means here to call. Sinulle means to you. It's the allative case of sinä, and kohta again means very soon. Minä soitan sinulle kohta. I will call you in a few minutes. One more. Olen vähän myöhässä, koska bussi ei tullut, mutta tulen ihan kohta. Means I'm a little late because the bus didn't come, but I'm coming soon. Let's go step by step. Olen vähän myöhässä means I'm a little late. Myöhässä comes from myöhä, which means late, and here it is used with the verb olla, which means to be late or to be behind schedule. Then we have koska, which means because. bussi, bus. Ei tullut means didn't come. It's the third person singular past tense of the verb tulla, which means to come. Mutta means but. Tulen means I come. First person singular present tense of the verb tulla, meaning to come. Ihan can be translated as very, and KOHTA means soon, in the sense of very soon, any moment. So let's repeat. Olen vähän myöhässä, koska bussi ei tullut, mutta tulen ihan kohta. I'm a little late because the bus didn't come, but I'm coming soon. Now let's have a look at PIAN. Let's see what it means. So PIAN means also soon, but it has a more vague and less urgent tone compared to KOHTA. So in other words, we can say that it's less soon than KOHTA. We usually use PIAN when we expect an event to happen relatively soon, or at least not within the next few moments. An example in English would be, I will soon return to Norway, but not within the next few moments, maybe in 2 weeks or so. Let's also take here a look at some examples. Bernhard tulee pian tänne means Bernhard is coming here soon. So Bernhard is a German male name. Tule is the third person singular present tense of the verb tulla, which means to come. Pian means soon, and tänne means towards, here, or here to this place. So the word pian here should be understood as relatively soon, but not necessarily immediately. So the time frame here is rather flexible or vague. Let's repeat again. Bernhard tulee pian tänne. Bernhard is coming here soon. Next one. Minä saan tämän tekstin pian valmiiksi means I'll get this text finished soon. So minä here means I. Saan here is the first person singular of the verb saada, which means to get or to make here in the sense of to manage to do. Tekstin here is the genitive case of teksti, which means text. Pian here means soon, and valmiiksi can be translated as finished. It's the translative case here, which is used in order to express a change of state or the result of an action. So in this sentence, we use it in order to imply that I'm going to bring the text to a finished state. So in other words, I'm going to complete it. So let's repeat. Minä saan tämän tekstin pian valmiiksi. I'll get this text finished soon. Let's have another example. Minulla on kiire, koska kurssi alkaa pian. Means I'm in a hurry because the course starts soon. So minulla on kiire means I'm in a hurry. This one belongs to the exceptions of the topic minulla on. By the way, I've also made a full video about this topic. You can watch it afterwards here. Koska means because. Kurssi means course. Alkaa here is the third person singular present tense of the verb alkaa, which means to start, to begin, and pian means soon. So let's repeat. Minulla on kiire, koska kurssi alkaa pian. By the way, for this example, we could also have used KOHTA instead. Minulla on kiire, koska kurssi alkaa KOHTA, which would also mean I'm in a hurry because the course starts soon. But here KOHTA implies that the course is starting very soon, maybe in a couple of minutes. Alright, next one. Lähdin Helsingistä Tukholmaan, mutta pian huomasin, että olin unohtanut laukkuni Helsinkiin. Means I left Helsinki for Stockholm, but soon I realized that I had forgotten my bag in Helsinki. So let's go step by step. Lähdin means I left. It's the first person singular past tense of the verb lähde, which means to leave. Helsingistä means from Helsinki. It's the elative case of Helsinki. Then we have Tukholmaan, which means to Stockholm. It's the elative case of Tukholma, which means Stockholm. Mutta means but. Pian means soon. Huomasin means I realized or I noticed. It's the first person past tense of the verb huomata, which means to realize or to notice. Että is a conjunction and it means that. Then we have olen unohtanut, which is the first person singular pluperfect tense of the verb unohta, which means to forget. Laukuni means my bag. It's a combination of the noun laukku, which means bag, plus ni, which is a possessive suffix for the first person singular. By the way, also about possessive suffixes I've made a full video. And then we have Helsinkiin, which means to Helsinki, illative case. Why do we use the illative case here? Because of the verb unohta. So when we want to say that we left something behind, then unohta requires the illative case. So let's repeat. Lähdin Helsingistä Tukholmaan, mutta pian huomasin, että olin unohtanut laukkuni Helsinkiin. I left Helsinki for Stockholm, but soon I realized that I had forgotten my bag in Helsinki. Alright, next one. Now we move on to our next topic, matter of subjectivity. So sometimes it feels like we can use either KOHTA or PIAN. So the choice between them often depends on how immediate the speaker feels the event is. So for example, we can say bussi tulee kohta, which means the bus is coming soon in the sense of any moment now. But we can also say bussi tulee pian, which means the bus is coming soon in the sense of not as immediately, rather a little bit later. So while grammatically both words kohta and pian would work here, the difference is in the speaker's perspective. So to very easily remember when to use kohta and when to use pian, here two examples. For example, when we want to say the bus is arriving in a minute or in a very few minutes, then we would use kohta. But when we, for example, want to say a party is happening in a few hours, then we would use pian. Now let's move on to our next topic, the summary. Let's compare kohta and pian directly. So when we take a look at the immediacy, then kohta is used when something is going to happen very soon or in any moment, while pian is used when something is going to happen relatively soon or at least not necessarily immediately. In terms of specificity, kohta is often tied to a more definite or concrete time. So we use it when we want to express that an event is going to happen within a short time frame or immediately after a given statement. For example, when we say bussi tulee kohta, which means the bus is coming soon. With this statement, we mean that the bus is expected to arrive in just a moment, very soon. And in terms of pian, here the exact timing is more flexible or vague. For example, kevät tulee pian, spring is coming soon. With this phrase, the exact timing is being expressed more flexible or vague. Then about the tone, kohta emphasizes more urgency, so it makes the sentence sound a bit more urgent, while pian sounds a little bit softer, less urgent than kohta does. Alright, now we carry on to our last chapter for today. Today we only have 3 exercises. Now the situation is you're going to a doctor, but no one else is in the waiting room, which means you're going to be the next one. So let's fill in the blank. We want to say the doctor will call you in soon. Which of the words fits here, kohta or pian? That's right, kohta. Because if there's no one else in the waiting room, then you're going to be the next one any moment. Lääkäri means doctor. Kutsu is the third person singular of the verb kutsua, which can be translated here as to call. Sinut is the accusative case of sinä, which means you. Here we need it because of the verb kutsua. Kohta means soon or any moment. And sisään means in, towards the inside. The doctor will call you in any moment. Next one, we want to say the movie will start soon. Do you still want to buy some popcorn? So, elokuva alkaa. Haluatko ostaa vielä popcornia? Which one works here? Kohta or pian? That's right, it's pian. elokuva alkaa pian. Haluatko ostaa vielä popcornia? So here we use pian because the second question, which is do you still want to buy some popcorn, implies that there is still time left to go and get some popcorn. So that's why here in this sentence pian works better. Alright, and our last task for today. How do you say in Finnish, I'll call you in a moment? That's right, it's minä soitan sinulle kohta. I'll call you soon, I'll call you in a moment, in a few minutes. That's it for today. I hope you liked this video. If you want to learn more Finnish, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching, have a nice day and see you next time.